So my name's Christine Heslop. I have always been involved in some way in being artistic. So whether that's sewing, recently knitting, sketching, painting, and recently learning how to use leather instead of just cloth to make things. I love to sew because it gives me the freedom of expression. It makes me feel good when I've thought of something, of problem solving it, and having the idea come out in the end the way that I envisioned it. That's really satisfying to me. My mom is probably the most influential person that I have had in my life. And she used to knit, she used to crochet, she was always doing something. So I think that she was the one who really instilled all that kind of artistic drive in me. I used to stand by my mom's sewing machine and beg her to teach me how to sew. Of course, she didn't want me to know how to sew because it was using an electrical sewing machine. She thought I'd catch my fingers and so on. But she did teach me eventually, and it's kind of just been a love affair ever since. I went to Ryerson and took a 3-year program. At the time it was 3 years for their fashion, because basically it was one of the, if not the most renowned North American schools to take fashion. And I've been in the fashion industry all my career, which is probably over 30 years now. If you're a creative person, there's always more projects than you have time for. And so right now I'm working on things like coin purses in leather. And I think it is the start, from the start to seeing it done, it's the whole thing. Because you have something in your head, you think it's going to work out, you often have to alter as you go because, something's a little off, or it didn't quite work out, or you made a mistake, you have to unstitch or what have you. So I think it's the whole thing, and then the final, whatever you've got in your hand, and to be able to give it to somebody or sell it to somebody in a certain case, that's the joy, is getting to see that. If you don't have the right tools, you can't really come up with the finished product that you started out an idea with. Using LDH scissors and rotary cutters and snips, you need to have those kind of tools in hand that you can count on like year after year. And I still have scissors from my mom, so that those are going to be passed along. When I cut through a piece of leather, it doesn't bounce back at me. The scissors don't try and cut back at me. They go right through and slice it, right up to the tip too. And some scissors just aren't like that. So well balanced and easy to use. You can't really ask for much more. Hi, I'm Christine Heslop, and I'm a sewer, a crafter, and a leathersmith, and I use LDH scissors.